Hello everyone, so today we're going to be reviewing Baby Lampard. Okay, so Lampard is one of the new icons this year, and I am a massive Frank Lampard fan. I'm just going to say that now. I will try to remain unbiased in this review as best as I can, but Frank is just bae to me. Anyway, his card actually seems... His baby card is a bit... Like, if you look at the card itself, it looks pretty decent overall. It looks like a good overall card. Now, I know a lot of you are going to be looking at his pace and saying, well, you know, 75 pace is kind of meh, but like if you look at the other players, or the other mids this year that have that 70 pace, that 78 pace, it's pretty average across the board. Like there's so many midfielders this year that don't have like the high 80s in terms of pace, so it is decent in that sense. He has good shooting, good passing, good dribbling. Defending is 70. Like Frank was never really the sort of player to defend. He could do it, but he wasn't that sort of player. And his physical is a bit meh. It's 76, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so in terms of cheaper alternatives, we have Vass and Nainggolan. Now, Vass is just a really cheap version of Frank Lampard in the sense that he has decent pace, decent shooting, good passing, and just an overall good card. Same with Nainggolan. He's a bit more expensive. He's smaller, but his long shots are still very good. Okay, so just looking at Frank's stats, like it does seem like a good card. Like the standout stats that are there are his agility and his balance. Like he wasn't that sort of player that was very quick on the turn on the ball. He was fucking great at scoring. You can see that in his finishing and his long shots. Those stats are ridiculous, but the stats that really stuck out were his agility, his balance, and his aggression. So what I've done today is I just put a engine chemistry style on. Like I don't think the strength and the aggression, it didn't harm me too much, but I just wanted to increase the dribbling because I was going to be putting him a cam, and I just want him to be a lot quicker on the ball and for him to have a bit more pace off the mark. And his passing is already good, so we just want to increase that a little bit more. Okay, so this is my team now. This is not Ram's team. This is my team that I use. So we start out in a 4-3-2-1, but this goes to a 4-2-3-1 with Fred and Fabinho at centre defensive mid, and Perisic, Lucas at the wings, Lampard at cam, and Icardi up top. Okay, so just getting into the clips, Lampard is a really good card. I really enjoyed using him. The only negatives I could really find were his pace. Like he's not amazingly quick. Like he's fast enough at cam. He's not going to be the sort of cam that's going to be like running past everyone. He is quick. He's not that quick for most of you guys out there. The other thing as well is sometimes his touch moving around is a little bit slow. Sometimes, not all the time, but other than that, he's a tank. He has scored so many goals and assisted so many goals. The surprising things I found was his strength. His strength was surprisingly good. His stats are like really low, but like he pushed people off the ball and he was holding the ball perfectly, and he scores so many goals. His movement in and around the box is absolutely insane. It's exactly like he was in real life. But the one thing that surprised me more than anything is his passing. I wasn't expecting his passing to be that good. The amount of times he assisted goals in the games that I used him. I think I used him for 11 games and scored 7 goals, and he had something like 6 assists. It was ridiculous. He was a tank. Like he always caused problems just going forward. He would always set up the play and then move on. Like this clip you see here, passes out, moves in, first time pass to Lucas, bang, goal. He was just amazing at that. And the other thing that surprised me more than anything was at times I was like, right, I need someone to control the game. I need someone to just get this ball and move it quickly and get it going. And I really haven't. Perisic has done that for me in the last few games or weekend leagues. But Lampard is the next level. Jesus Christ. He's just so good at moving and scoring and passing. He's much better than Perisic. Let's just get that straight. At cam, he's much better than Perisic. Like, the goals that you've seen scoring, he's just so good. It's just getting in the box and scoring goals. I haven't found anyone yet at cam to do that for me. Lucas is good. Not good as Frank, though. Jesus Christ. So, in terms of a rating, we're going to give him an 8. Now, this is a weighted average. So, we'll just go through the stats and we'll go through if he's worth it at the end. Okay, so in terms of pace, we're going to give him a 7. As I said, he's not that quick. So just bear that in mind, even with the engine chemistry installed on. He is fast, but he's just not going to be as fast as other people are going to say. His shooting is a 9 out of 10. The only reason why he is not getting the 10 is sometimes, I think it's just down to the way he took the shot or the body position. It just didn't go in the back of the net. There was only 1 or 2 occasions like that, but I have to be harsh. His dribbling is a 7 out of 10. The only reason why that is just down to his balance. Sometimes he moves like a fucking truck, which is kind of annoying, so I have to be harsh there. His strength is an 8 out of 10. That was really surprising. I don't know what it was, but every time I used LT with him, he just seemed to hold off everyone. I don't know if that's because like he's 6 foot and he has those stats, but he just held off everyone. His passing was a 9 out of 10. That was just like the amount of times he assisted was just a joke. There was one pass you see in the clips where he just like, I was just expecting like a little dink ball over the top. He curled it absolutely beautifully over, and we scored a goal from that. But it's just, oh my god, he was so fun to use. Even though I've had Lucas and I've had Perisic at Cam, he has been the person who has scored me more goals than anyone, which is it's been really odd. Perisic has scored me goals, just not as many as Lampard. Same with Lucas. They're both quicker on the ball in terms of moving, but they just didn't score as much and they didn't influence the play as much. So if you're using him at Cam, lads, I would give him an 8.5, but he's not going to be as quick as the Lucases, the Perisic's. That's what I use. I don't know who else is used mainly at Cam, but you know, those fast players on the ball who have pace and have decent shooting. He's not that sort of player. He's a sort of player that sits at Cam and controls the game. If you want that sort of player, go get Lampard. He is so good at that. But if you want someone that's going to be quick on the ball, you know, good bit of pace, good bit of movement, he's just not that sort of player. He's more of a player just to control the game. Right, anyway lads, that's going to be the end of this review. I will have more out soon. Now, I've had a good few requests in terms of Shevchenko and primes and whatever. I can do icons and I can do other ones, but do it within reason. I'm not insanely rich. I can do it anywhere from like, I think up to 800k after getting my rewards this week. Maybe up towards $1 million. But that's like really pushing it. I'd say like 800k is probably the safest bet. So if there's any players under 800k you want me to do, please let me know. Anyway, I'll talk to you then.